everybody. Wow. Do you know, actually, this room seems quite small compared to Telford. You're just a group of friends. It's lovely to be here, and it's our pleasure to share some ideas with you about summer retailing. I'm Katie Bridge.
And I'm Jim Bridge.
And we'll just share a little bit about our background. We're actually on stage later, so we'd like to tell you more about ourselves later. But before Forevъr, I'd worked in a global manufacturing company. I was a sales manager. I had a very good salary, very nice final salary, company pension to look forward to, and a very nice company car. I was very stressed, and my health was suffering, but I just thought, I'll live with it. All that came to an abrupt end when I found out my job was at risk of redundancy just before Christmas 2004. So I decided to leave my job, took voluntary redundancy, and I wanted a business. I knew I didn't want to work for somebody else again. I wanted to replace my income, replace my pension, but I wanted no stress. I'd already said no to Forevъr the first time. Lesson there, if anybody says no to you, never give up on them. But the second time around, I went along to a business presentation, and I saw that you could build a successful business with Forevъr and still be a very warm and caring person. And that was Margaret Sadler who taught me that. Thank you, Margaret. And so...
Yes, my background is over 30 years in the corporate media world, working at senior level, traveling all over the world. We've managed to live abroad with the business and so forth, but a lot of stress. And I suddenly got huge benefits from the products when Katie started the business. So what I've been doing is talking to people, retailing the products, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Fantastic. So summer holidays are fast approaching. The schools are breaking up, and I guess that a lot of us and our customers are going to be going on holiday, and we want to share some advice on how to retail your way through the summer. We've got a big retail business, we always have done. We retail between 8 to 12 CCs a month, and even our team do that as well. We're teaching our team how to do that. That's because we use all the products, and I do believe that retailing starts with personal use, and we love sharing our benefits and helping other people to feel the same benefits. So, do any of you or your customers feel like this as the beach and pool beckons?
And okay, before you start laughing even more, this isn't me trying the Sonia products on in the evening or anything like that, or maybe it is, who knows. Here's the thing, though, and this is really important, and particularly for you people who are just starting in the business. Sometimes people say that, or a lot of people have said that summer is a slow time for our business. Actually, for the retail side of the business and also building a business, I completely disagree with that. In fact, there are more potential customers out there now at this time of the year than at any other time of the year, because 45 million people go on holiday between June and the end of August from the UK, so 45 million Britons. And over nearly 60% of Britons who go on holiday go abroad, so everyone's going to potentially somewhere that's sunny. And it's really important, this, because this means you've got a massive customer base there, a potential customer base, friends, family, people you know. Everybody is going away on holiday somewhere, whether it's in the UK and whether it's abroad. And now what we're going to talk about now is a few of the different ranges of products that we have for different types of holidays. Oh, I'm going to click the pause. However, before we go through that, here's a few things about going on holiday. Now, if you look at this slide, you just wonder why on earth you bother going on holiday at all. There are all sorts of things out there to get you. This isn't just in England and in the UK, but this is as you go overseas. Hay fever is much higher at this time of the year. Allergies come out. Insect bites. There's all sorts of things around that are going to bite you, scratch you, get you. And then heat rash and sunburn. I found some very interesting, actually very worrying statistics that over 50% of Britons in the summer, in the holidays, will get sunburnt. And that is quite scary, actually, because, of course, sunburn isn't just feeling uncomfortable. It can lead to more serious problems later on. and a third of people who go out in the sun don't put any sun protection on at all. So, you know, again, there's a massive potential market out there, and whilst this all might sound like bad news and there are things in the sea that are going to get you, insects are going to bite you, nettles are going to things like that, okay, that's the bad news.
Well, the good news is we've got a product for all of those. And, I mean, I've got my own personal story. The products have helped me immensely. Hay fever, I used to get it really badly before I joined Forever, and I used to have to take nasty antihistamines, which made me drowsy, and I just don't like taking anything unless I really have to. And now I don't need to take any medication with Forever products. And I've been taking the bee pollen now for 9 years. The first 2 or 3 years, the hay fever got less and less, and now I don't have hay fever at all. And on really high pollen days, I just take a few extra, but normally I just take 2 a day. Bites, well, you know, how many people get bitten? Our products are amazing for not only mosquito bites, but some of the nastier bites, like horse flies, olive flies. And we know that horsefly bites can be helped because one of our team is a riding instructor, Lena Rayamar, and she told us that the best product for horsefly bites is MSM gel. Jim was playing tennis a couple of weeks ago, got bitten by a horsefly on the back of his leg. He didn't have any MSM with him, he had an aloe lips. So he put that on until he got home, and then it was starting to come up red, and he put the MSM gel on it, disappeared. So any bites, either aloe jelly or MSM. Jellyfish. We were on a boat trip once, not in the UK, and we were able to go snorkeling. And there was a French couple on the boat, and they went snorkeling. The lady came out of the water, and she'd been stung by a jellyfish. And she didn't speak much English, but I had an aloe jelly sample in my bag, and I gave it to her. She went away and put it on. And then a bit later on the boat, she came over to me. She didn't speak English, but she said thank you. And, you know, it had gone right down. She was so thankful. I'd like to say that she joined the business and became a Sapphire manager, but she didn't. But anyway, she might have done. But never miss an opportunity to help people with the products. Heat rash and sunburn. Well, I used to get prickly heat. I was a great product of the products. I used to get really bad prickly heat, and since using the Forever sunscreen, no more prickly heat. And we know we can help people with prickly heat with the sunscreen and the aloe first, and the jelly. Tummy bugs, avoid those with a probiotic. Take the probiotic all round the year, but especially before going on holiday. So now let's look at the products for different types of holidays and how we can recommend our products. So first of all, the great outdoors. Now, I don't do camping. When I left school, I wanted to travel the world and see beautiful places, but I wasn't going to backpack. So I joined the airlines and stayed in nice 5-star hotels. And now, I'm in my 50s, I still love traveling the world and staying in 5-star hotels, and I do it with Forever. So there's a lesson there. So let's have a look at some of our products. If you're going camping, if you're going hiking, if you're going to any of the music festivals in Europe, you know, there's plenty of opportunities to be outdoors. So first of all, Forever water. Something I don't see too many people drinking. I absolutely love it, and it's the best tasting water I think you can get. And what I would say is that if you're not drinking it, then at least order 1 case a month, because you will get CCs. There are no CCs in Evian. So at least order 1 case of the Forever water. Fab and FabX, if you're camping, again, immediate energy. If you're clubbing, if you're at the festivals, you're going to need the energy, and there's no sudden crash when it wears off. Tooth gel, if you are out in the outdoors, you get that fuzzy feeling. If you have a late night or an early morning, the tooth gel's wonderful. Hand sanitizer, obviously if the washing facilities aren't great, which I'm sure they're not, you can just use the hand sanitizer to keep yourself safe from germs. Bee pollen, again, not just hay fever, energy, gives you energy, it's amazing, and it's a complete food as well. MSM gel, great for tired legs, if you've been dancing all night or hiking up a mountain, and also great for those horsefly bites. Heat lotion, if you are going to be walking a lot, heat lotion's great for warming up the muscles, and also if you do overdo it, for soothing them afterwards. Also for headaches, as we know. Fast break energy bars, great protein bar, peanut flavoured, always have one in your bag. Aloe to go and freedom to go. This is something we need to tell our customers, that you can take aloe on holiday. You don't have to take a big bottle. We have the handy daily pouches, but they're great also if you are out for the day. And Forever honey, lovely natural sugar substitute, great taste, and always give it to friends when you go for dinner, because they'll reorder it when they run out. So we personally love the beach holidays, so I'm going to hand over to the beach bum here to tell you about beach holidays.
Right. On the beach, Before we joined Forever and started to use these wonderful products, all I took on the beach was a factor 2 oil, rubbed it all on first day, looked really cool, but actually the suntan went after about 2 weeks and everything like that. So, but anyway, that was how I sort of approached getting a tan. When I started using these products, I found not only I didn't get burnt for a start, which is a really good thing, but also that the suntan lasts a lot longer, your skin feels better, you can use the sunscreen as a moisturizer as well if you don't want to take other products with you. And really, I spent a lot of time researching this year to get this tan, so I can tell you it is absolutely fantastic. And the really good thing with it is that now we also have the sunscreen spray, so you can use that for children or for just quick sort of spraying if you had a swim or something like that. Factor 30, which gives you a lot of protection, and above all, very natural, totally natural products. The Aloe First is great to have because that can cool your skin down if you have overdone it or have got a little bit too hot. Great to spray on kids if they get a bit hot as well, because even if you're in the shade, you can get very, very warm and hot. The Aloe Lips, well, absolutely essential to just have one of those in your beach bag because it'll help moisturize your lips. But also, if you've forgotten your jelly, it's a great first aid if you get stung or scratched or something. Aloe vera jelly, well, absolutely essential for the beach. Helps with if you have got sunburn, if you haven't been able to put the sunscreen on in all the right places, for example. It will instantly soothe that, and also, again, scratches, stings, bites, and so forth. Fantastic for that. The aloe lotion is super after sun, as is the Aroma Spa massage lotion. Again, very luxurious. And so, with this product range here, if you haven't got those in your beach bag this summer, then you're really missing out, and you shouldn't be using any other products anyway.
So let's have a look at how we're going to retail these summer products. So first of all, how about offering your customers a 2-week before holiday plan? So what we suggest is that you get together a group of people to do the Clean 9 together, and then also offer within that the chance to try our body toning kit just before going on holiday. So you book a Clean 9 launch using our weight management presenter. And then you'd hand out prize draw forms. At any launch, you should be using the prize draw forms because they're great to follow up afterwards. On the prize draw form, there's an option to host an aloe evening. And that aloe evening would be a body toning party. And that's quite fun. So you need to have friends that know each other quite well. But anyway, the host who would have the body toning party would actually get a free body toning sort of treatment, and then everybody else would be able to watch how it's done, and the host would also get a percentage of the sales made on that evening. So how about summer fairs? We love doing summer fairs, as you can see. Now, a lot of the school fairs are finished, obviously, but there are still a lot of local summer fairs, county fairs, still going on in July and August. So don't think you've missed the boat if you haven't booked them yet. Go on to stallfinder.com and look in your local adverts. You will be able to find some. When you phone up, always check there is not a Forever person already booked. There's no point two of you being there. And always say Forever aloe vera, because some people say aloe vera, some people say Forever. So never double book, just if there is a space, book it. Make your display summary. So we have the aloe plant on display. We actually cut the top off an aloe bottle and put some soil in it, put a little aloe plant in. That always causes a bit of attention. And then you're going to promote the summer products, the Clean 9, the RG, the sunscreen, obviously, all the products we've talked about. We're going to have free prize draw forms, and ask all the other stall holders to fill in prize draw forms as well. If it's sunny, which we hope it will be, and there's a PA system, go and ask the guy on the PA or the woman on the PA to make an announcement that if anybody has forgotten their sunscreen today, please go over to the Forever Aloe Vera stall and you'll be able to get a free application of sunscreen. Now, you don't have to put it on them unless you really want to, but you offer it to them to try. Also, one of our team, Alexandra Willingale, she was placed next to the first aid tent at her last event, and she found that the first aid person loved our products, was using the jelly, the hand sanitizer, the heat lotion on people that were coming over with various problems. And she's gone on to subsequently make a lot of sales from that. So if you can, go and talk to the first aid person as well. So next, let's look at summer launches.
Now, here's a fantastic way to either start your business or improve and grow your business, but particularly for you people here who are new and just starting off in your business, you've got a great opportunity here to have a summer party, a summer launch. And believe it or not, actually, you can mix the drinks and pomastine and bits and pieces with different either alcoholic or non-alcoholic, which is just as nice and just as refreshing, and make up some interesting cocktails. We've done this. We've had some of these parties, and they're absolutely great ways. They're great icebreakers as well to talk to people about your business, what you started. But at the same time, keep it informal, keep it social. Whatever you do, don't go into, giving everybody a cocktail, having a nice time in the garden, and then sort of banging on the thing, saying, right, okay, now you're going to listen to a 20-minute presentation. That is not the way that you're going to retail the products to your friends, family, and neighbours. But this is a brilliant opportunity to do this. So do have a look at it. If you're going to do the bits and pieces Bellinis, the tip here is liquidize it first because it can get a bit chewy otherwise. But have a nice little product display, keep it to the summer products, don't sort of put the whole range out there, just keep it to a few of the summer products. Free prize draw for everybody, and then decide what you're going to have, maybe sunscreen, Clean 9, body toning kit, whatever, as prize draws. So that's another idea for the summer too. Great.
Okay, and then something else we've discovered is really successful is a summer pup basket. Now, what we found, I don't know whether you've ever had this, when you lend somebody a pup box, even if you go and drop it off and take all the products out of the box and go through them, in order to get them up to the bathroom, they're going to have to put them back in the box and take them upstairs. And I've had some return to me saying, I didn't have time to try them. Do you think it actually takes longer to brush your teeth with our tooth gel than any other toothpaste? I don't think so, but somehow people have this thing about opening the box. So we've decided to use baskets. They look really attractive. We call them an aloe basket, and we obviously can put together an aloe summer basket. So what happens is the basket goes straight up in the bathroom, and it looks nice, and people will try products. And the more products they try, then the more they're likely to purchase them. The other thing that increases the amount of products tried is by putting in a feedback form. And you're asking people to fill in on each product that's in the basket what they think of it. Do they like it, and put some comments. And that makes people feel a little bit less under pressure to buy. You're just asking for feedback, not a sale, but because they've tried it, again, they're more likely to buy it. So the products will be what's on the screen. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it'll be the daily care products as well as the summer products. Do put in an aloe to go and explain about the aloe to go. If you're going to put bee pollen in, then you just put a few tablets in an empty pot and ask them to do the quarter tablet trial. Aloe first, obviously put that in, explain what it does, sunscreen lotion obviously, and the probiotic. So just put together a box that's a basket that's creative, that looks attractive, and just see how many orders you get from it. So let's have a look at how we can actually recommend the products while we're on holiday.
Right, now here's a really important point, is that, first of all, you need to take your products on holiday with you. Okay, there's no good taking other sunscreens, other lotions and so forth, because guess what? You won't be able to talk about your products to people when you're on holiday. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, when you're around a pool, when you're talking to people, don't leap into them and say, I've got this fantastic range of products, you should try all these things, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. You're on holiday, they're on holiday. Look for the opportunities. Listen to what people tell you. People tell you all sorts of things that are wrong with them, that they've got issues with their family, their business, with their health, whatever. Listen and listen. And then maybe the next day or so, go back to them and say, you know what you're saying? You know, I might have something here that will help you. Would you like to try this out? Opportunities like, you know, someone getting stung on the boat, you know, don't just chuck people off the boats and things and hope they get stung. You know, and also the other thing, which I did have a dark moment about once, and looking at all the umbrellas lined up on the beach after lunch and everyone asleep, and I thought, if I go along and put all those umbrellas down, they're all going to get sunburned. And then I can go and say, I've got something for you here. No, don't do that, don't do that, don't go over the top. But the key thing here is conversations, have the products, talk to people. If people, you know, are interested in the business, don't do a business presentation on holiday, or maybe, you know, depending on people, but don't do it. Just get a card, get their number, and talk to them and follow up afterwards. We've done that with lots of people. We've got some great customers out of it. And as I said, it's just a conversation, but you have to take the products with you first to do it. So, we wish you a fantastic summer retailing. We wish you a fantastic holiday if you're going on holidays. This is a great opportunity this time of the year, so don't let anybody tell you that it isn't. This is a brilliant opportunity to build your retail business. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.